The Lord be with you and with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. The shepherds went in haste to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and the infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed by what had been told them by the shepherds. And Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, just as it had been told to them. When 8 days were completed for his circumcision, he was named Jesus, the name given him by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
When we celebrated the Feast of the Holy Family just this past weekend, we tend to think about our own families. Think about how our own families are doing, especially if it's a family that was just formed. Any parents who became parents for the first time, who brought their first child, their first son or daughter into the world. And as we think about the Holy Family and we imagine and hear what they experienced, what they said, and what they must have felt, we find ourselves united to them. And tonight, as we celebrate the Solemnity of Mary, the Mother of God, as we honor our Blessed Mother, I think we even take what we took from the Holy Family and even make it more particular, more intimate, and more personal, as we think about the relationships that we have with our mothers. And for some, we think of our moms, we think we love them so much. They are our best friend. We don't know what we would do without them. They have been such a blessing in our lives for so many reasons. And, there are so many times, especially all the young kids here, that there is no textbook, there is nothing that you can read online about how to be a mother. Nothing prepares you to be a mother. But you know that when that child is given to you, the gift that your child is, especially that firstborn, you know that you are that child's protector. You know that your child will first experience what it means to be loved through the love that their mother has for them. And that is a love, that is a gift that should never be taken lightly, never should be taken for granted. But then there were some that when we think about our moms, that relationship is not what we had hoped it would be. Perhaps there are those here, people that we know, that don't have the best relationships with their mothers for whatever reason. And perhaps for some even, they grew up thinking, I wish my mom was someone else. I wish I had a mom like one of my friends had, or my aunt, or my grandmother, or someone I saw on TV or in the movies. We can think that our mothers should be different, because all of us have the idea, have the image of what a mother is and should be. It's an image of love and sacrifice and commitment. Someone that is always there for us, someone who loves us so much that it's a love beyond description. But for those who have not felt that or perhaps have struggled with that throughout their life, I encourage you to find heart and I encourage you to find peace in our gospel tonight. Because Mary, in the midst of everything that was going on with Jesus and Joseph, we notice and we hear that she does not say a word, not a single word. What she does is to keep everything, she keeps everything in her heart. And she keeps it right here. In those moments, we understand that Mary, even though she wasn't 100% sure of what was going on around her, she knew that the love she had for her son was going to always see her through. Because we can imagine on that first Christmas night, the happiest moment of Mary's life, just like the happiest moment of a mother's life when their child is placed into their arms for the first time. And then at the end of Jesus' life, again, her son is placed in her arms again, this time as he is taken down from the cross. But everything that Mary experienced in her life, she kept close to her heart. And we know that our mother loves us. We know that our mother treasures us because her son loves us. And her son loves us so much that he always wants us to know that we have a mother in heaven who loves us as if we were her own. But in return, Mary always points us toward her son. And everything that we do, Mary's greatest joy in this life is to know that every one of her children knows her son, loves her son in even a small way that she loves him. There is nothing that makes her mama heart more happy, nothing that fills her mama heart with more joy and peace, seeing people fall in love with her son. And then if we think, why was my mom not the mom that I wanted her to be? Why did my mom not love me the way that I deserved to be loved? Why did my mom never tell me that she was proud of me? And then we can think in those moments, maybe I wasn't able to have that gift. Or maybe it wasn't something God wanted for me. But that's not to say that God did not want us to not feel the love of a mother, because he gave us his own mother to love us each and every day of our lives. And if you are right now feeling, or you know someone right now who is struggling in their relationship with their mother, perhaps this can also give you peace. Your mom, your mother may not have been able to express the love for you like you should have received. But we know that that love was always in her heart, that everything that she experienced as a mother was kept close to her heart. And in those moments, she united herself, whether she realized it or not, to Mary. And perhaps also, and this may not give you instant peace, or it may not give you the answers that you're seeking right now, but perhaps you can take with you tonight that your mom, or the mom that you know, someone else's mom, but in particular your mom, that is you to hear tonight. Your mom loved you in the best way that she knew how. She loved you in every possible way that she could. And perhaps it wasn't the love that you wanted, but it was the love that you were able to receive. And you took that love and you gave thanks to God for the love that you received. And then you also took the love that you always wanted to receive and gave it to your own children, so that they may carry it on to their children and their children after them. So tonight, we give thanks for our Blessed Mother. We give thanks for her constant witness. We give thanks that every single day she points us not only to her son, but the love that she has for each and every one of us. And as we pray for all of our mothers, especially new moms, moms who are about to give birth, moms that just found out that they're going to be moms, we pray that our Blessed Mother may always be a constant witness in their life, as they strive each and every day to be that witness of love, sacrifice, and commitment to their children. And I encourage you, just as Jesus does, to always go to your mother in heaven no matter what. Because in the words of St. Maximilian Kolbe, never be afraid of loving Jesus too much. Because you can never be afraid of loving Mary too much. Because you can never love her as much as Jesus did. Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever.